Hello, this is the video for section 7.3 lesson. Okay, today we are going to talk about showing triangles are similar by angle. As you recall, in previously we talked about how to show two objects or polygons are similar. We need to know that all the angles are exactly the same, the corresponding angles, and all the sides are proportionate. Well, you actually can show two triangles are similar by just showing that two of the angles are congruent instead of all three, and you don't have to know that the sides are proportionate. You can assume that after you know the triangles are similar. Okay? So the angle-angle similarity postulate. If two angles of one triangle are congruent to two angles of another triangle, then the two triangles are similar. We don't know they're congruent triangles, but we do know that for sure they are similar triangles. Okay, so here they're showing you that angle K is congruent to angle Y, angle J is congruent to angle X, so therefore we know that triangle JKL is similar to XYZ. Okay, that's all we need to know. Now we know that the sides are proportionate. Use the angle-angle similarity postulate. Determine whether the triangles are similar. If they are similar, write a similarity statement. Explain your reasoning. Okay, well, we know that if this angle here is 90 degrees and this angle is 90 degrees, we know that one of the angles are congruent. Now, this one we can show is 29 degrees. Now, the reason we can show that is because these two angles have to be supplementary. And so the angle that adds up with 61 complementary, the one that adds up with 61 to get 90 has to be 29. Well, if this one's 29 and this one's 29, then that gives me the other angle that we need. So therefore, these two are similar. Okay, so when we write a similarity statement, again, I can use any combination as long as they're in order. So let's just say this one is FGH is similar to triangle. Now, if I used F, I have to start with J because they're both the 29. G is next, so L has to be next. And then the last one, I'm assuming that is K. Yep. So K is last, just like H is. So this is a similarity statement. Explain your reasoning because of the angle-angle postulate. 90 degrees is congruent to 90, 29 is congruent to 29, therefore they are similar. Are you given enough information to show that the triangle RST is similar to triangle RUV? Okay, do we have enough information? Well, all we need is two angles. Okay, so I'm basically looking at triangle RST, and then I'm looking at triangle RUV. Okay, so we've got two triangles, a small one and a large one. We know that this one is 48 and this one is 48. That gives us one angle. We also know that R is congruent to R. We don't know what the actual dimension is or the degree, but we do know they're exactly the same angle because angle R is congruent to angle R by reflexive property. So I know that triangle RST is congruent, or similar, excuse me, to triangle RUV by the angle postulate. And to explain my reasoning would be that angle S is congruent to angle U, and angle R is congruent to angle R. Okay? Now, pause the video, try these, and then I will go over them and see how you did. Okay, welcome back. We know that this angle has to be 35 degrees because all three angles add up to 180. This one has to be 65 degrees. And so therefore, you know all three angles are congruent. You only need to know two, but all three of them are congruent. So yes, they are similar. Triangle, let's start with RST, is similar to triangle MNL by angle postulate. This one, we know, yes, they are similar because G is congruent to itself, so triangle GHL is congruent. I always want to say congruent. Similar to triangle GJK because angle G is congruent to angle G, angle H is congruent to angle J, so by angle postulate. Okay, example 3. The hockey player passes the puck to a teammate by bouncing the puck off the wall of the rink. According to the laws of physics, the angles that the path of the puck makes with the wall are congruent. So basically they're saying that this angle is congruent to this angle. How far from the wall will the teammate pick up the pass? If these are congruent and these are congruent, these two triangles are similar. So we know that 40 compares to 28 as 25 compares to x. So then we can solve for x. We know that 40x equals 28 times 25. So that is, if I do the math quick on that one, I think that's 700. Yep, 700. So x is equal to 700 divided by 40, which is approximately 17.5 feet. 17.5 feet. Okay, so let's go ahead and find the variables here. We know, okay, I'm sorry, pause the video, try these, and then I will do them and see how you did. Okay, welcome back. We've got two similar triangles because of the angle. I know that 5 compares to 3 as 15 compares to y, so let's set that up. 5 compares to 3 as 15 compares to y. When I solve this, I get 5y equals 45, or y is equal to 9. All right, this one, the 6 is going to compare to z as 12 compares to 6. So I get 12z equals 36, or z is equal to 3. And that's it for section 7.3. Just setting up proportions when you have two similar triangles like we did in section 7.1 and 7.2.